An unequivocal nod. Yeah. Yeah. Pep Guardiola speaks to Sky. Every game is hard, we didn't play bad, the second half was much better. I am really pleased, 5 games left. One of the games we had in hand we used well, we recovered quick for Saturday at 3 p.m. against Sam Allardyce. We were a little bit anxious in the first half. When there are games and games and games, sometimes you drop a little bit. We dropped a little bit, but not much. On Erling Haaland, it is unbelievable how many goals he has scored, so many important goals to help us win games. All the team is satisfied for that. He is a unique person, as a player, but also the person is special. He deserved the Guard of Honor. It is an incredible milestone. One day maybe he will break his record or someone else will, but they will have to score a lot of goals. On the 1000th goal scored under his management, the goal is the moment of the pleasure, for our fans and ourselves, so 1000 times we enjoy, it's not bad. A lot of goals. We keep going, we move forward. Historic Haaland. His goal also means the revised list of players to have scored 50 goals or more in a single season in English football now looks like this. Those in italics were not playing in the top flight. Manchester City form a Guard of Honor for their record-breaking striker. Erling Haaland runs through it, head down, and gets plenty of slaps on the back for his trouble. He's earned each and every one all right, tonight breaking the record for most goals in a season in Premier League history, and there are still 5 fixtures to go. West Ham get the ball rolling. A mood of quiet contemplation at the Etihad, the sort of atmosphere you'd expect when the home side are 11-2 on while the visitors are 17-1 against, but then a blast of blue moon gets the party started. Here we go, then. The teams are out. City in their sky blue with early 70s centered badge, West Ham in their claret with early 90s over-the-shoulder flashes. A proper mashup of Rodney Marsh, Colin Bell, Julian Dix, and BAC Windows vibes here. We'll be off in a couple of minutes. 8 seconds, City take receipt of the ball and start stroking it around. 71 seconds, Alvarez advances towards the West Ham box and attempts to thread a shot into the bottom left from distance. Fabianski gathers. 3 minutes, Silva embarks on a Baroque ramble down the left and nearly slips his way past 3 claret shirts. He's eventually dispossessed, but what a silky run. 5 minutes, Grealish comes bombing in from the left and briefly threatens to get into shooting position, but the ball's poked away from him at the last. City look in the mood, but then again, City always look in the mood. West Ham have barely had a touch. 10 minutes, Bowen runs hard down the right, but there's nobody in support and he eventually runs out of road. City counter quickly, and Grealish, out left, crosses low for Mahrez, who attempts an instant sweep into the bottom left. Shades of Xhaka Odegaard for Arsenal against Chelsea at the Emirates last night, x2. Fabianski saves and West Ham deal with the resulting corner. 13 minutes, Emerson 1-2s with Antonio down the left and is scythed by Walker, near the byline, just outside the City box. Another player very lucky not to go into the referee's notebook, and again the resulting free kick is a non-event. Somewhere in the multiverse, City have 2 of their defensive line on a booking. 15 minutes, Silva slips Alvarez into Akers down the inside left channel. Alvarez enters the box and has the right to shoot, but attempts to roll across for Haaland, who is all alone in the middle, waiting to tap home. Cresswell does very well to slide in and block, the ball squirting back to Fabianski. A goal-saving intervention. 25 minutes, Grealish tries again, another cross from the left. Mahrez can't quite leap high enough, 6 yards out. Haaland meets it at the far stick, but can only send it wide. The wait for goal number 51 goes on and on and on. That's 112 barren minutes now since that early penalty at Craven Cottage on Sunday. 30 minutes, chances from tight angles at either end. First up, Bowen has a crack from a tight angle on the right, released by one simple throw. Ortega blocks with Emerson behind him, waiting to tap in any cross or rebound. City go up the other end, Grealish steaming in from the left and creaming a shot off the base of the left-hand post. Fabianski got a fingertip to that, but City aren't getting the corner they deserve. 35 minutes, Stones flicks Mahrez into space down the left and prepares to flick across for Haaland to tap home. Kara reacts well, sticking out a foot to divert the ball out for a corner. The set piece is hit long and headed wide right by Stones. 41 minutes, Stones is a constant menace, popping up in the West Ham box at regular intervals. He's nearly released down the right by Silva's wedge, but can't bring in the pass. Goal kick. On the touchline, Pep Guardiola cuts a frustrated figure, waving his arms around in irritation. 45 minutes, there will be one added minute. 48 minutes, Emerson bothers Stones down the left and wins a throw deep in City territory. One throw leads to another. West Ham take their sweet time over the second, earning a smattering of abuse for the brazen grift. Then Antonio flings a long one into the mixer. Emerson can't connect at the near post, and City tidy up, but that's West Ham 2 minutes closer to full time. 49 minutes, Grealish dances his way down the inside left channel and invites a crude slide from Downs, who goes into the book. And from the free kick. Goal. Manchester City 1-0 West Ham United, AEK 49. Mahrez swings it towards the backstick. Ogbonna has dropped far too deep, playing AEK, behind him, onside. AEK powers a downward header past Fabianski, and there goes West Ham's brave resistance. 55 minutes, City probe and push and probe. West Ham can't get a sniff. On this very subject, here's Zach Neely, presuming West Ham don't need to sub their keeper, and that chasing City around like this is exhausting. West Ham will use all 5 subs and only have 6 outfield players available. To be the one left out will really feel like a last pick at playtime moment. 60 minutes, Kaufel steams down the right and crosses deep for Bowen. Walker heads behind for a corner, from which nothing comes, although. 66 minutes, Grealish drops a shoulder to go past Johnson on the left and is nudged to the ground for his trouble. A free kick in a dangerous position. Haaland breaks Premier League scoring record. Goal. Manchester City 2-0 West Ham, Haaland 70, Ings plays a loose pass in the center circle. Grealish is sent scampering down the middle. He's got Haaland to his left. He rolls the ball into his path. Haaland enters the box, draws Fabianski, then dinks over the keeper and in. There goes the Premier League record, 35 goals in a single season is the new mark. 76 minutes, Paqueta is back up, running and clattering Grealish. He's got the good grace to apologize. Apology accepted. 79 minutes, Benrahma comes on for Bowen. Fornals then attempts to beat Ortega from the halfway line, and abject effort dribbles miles wide left. Full marks for ambition, though. Goal. Manchester City 3-0 West Ham United, Foden 85. Haaland slips a pass down the left for Silva, who looks for Foden in the middle. Kerrer hacks out for a corner. Mahrez swings it in. The ball's half cleared, but Foden meets the dropping ball on the edge of the D and volleys goalwards. The ball takes a huge deflection of Emerson's ankle, sending Fabianski the wrong way and the ball into the bottom left. 90 minutes, there will be 3 added minutes. Full time, Manchester City 3-0 West Ham United. Grealish and Silva combine down the left to tee up Foden, but Fabianski keeps the score down. The whistle goes, and City go back to the top of the table.